Biden administration proposing new emission rules that could transform the U.S. auto industry into a mostly electric one.
So the EPA wants at least 2/3 of new vehicle sales to be electric by the year 2032, making this one of the most aggressive climate change plans yet. However, these restrictions will severely limit Americans' freedom of choice when it comes to fossil fuel-powered cars versus EVs. That's got people asking if the government is being too heavy-handed here. Stephanie Haynes joins us live from Dallas with the concerns on both sides. Hey, Stephanie.
Hey, good morning. Under the proposed plan, there's going to have to be a lot more of these throughout the country. These are public charging stations like this one here at Fuel City in Dallas. The EPA says there's more than 130,000 of these public charging stations across the country, and they are going to want more electric vehicles on the road under this plan. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, electric car sales accounted for less than 5% of all car sales in 2021. So they're going to have to get a lot more on the road under this plan. The administrator, Michael Regan, announced this would start around 2027, and he said it would reduce CO2 emissions by 10 billion tons, which is more than twice the total of those pollutants released into the air in 2022. He says it would reduce American reliance on oil, and it could save you, the consumer, about $12,000 over your lifetime.
We're not prescribing any mandates, and we're not driving any particular technology out of business, so to speak. I think we're giving the markets and the automobile industry and the private sector the options to choose on how we best move forward.
There are some concerns. Some environmentalists believe this plan isn't enough to stop the impact of pollution on climate change, and some Republican lawmakers call the plan misguided. The American Petroleum Institute says the proposal is, quote, deeply flawed, saying the plan will hurt automakers and consumers because prices will go up.
That's what government mandates are all about, taking away the individual consumer's choice. And so, yes, I think it's pretty clear it's going to force American automakers to make less gasoline-powered vehicles. It's going to lower transportation options.
Again, this is a proposal. The next step is a public comment period. And while they hope to have this plan finalized by next year, it could be challenged in court. Marky.
Okay, all eyes on this one. Stephanie, thank you. I was just telling you my household has one of each. We have an EV and a gas-powered car, and I'd like to have both, but the EV comes with a lot of planning.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest concern for a lot of Americans. It's like, I don't know where to charge this thing.
Yeah, and rural Americans, too. There are not many, Tesla charging stations.
They're far and wide. The Walmart's trying to get into that game. We will see. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.